smelly or, you know, raggedy looking and dry lips and, you know, the crust in your eye and things of that nature, clean your face. If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. If I wanted to, I would, but I don't. So this is comfortable for me. I'm comfortable and I feel okay. And I notice that if I'm comfortable with me on the inside and outside, then I decrease a lot of my anxiety no matter what arena I go in. But if I begin to feel uncomfortable inside about myself, then it's hard for me to feel comfortable in other arenas. And as for us as women, falling in love first, it's sometimes we do that, like as soon as we look at a guy, we're like, oh, you know, it's like, and we don't hear nothing. We don't hear that this man is saying, oh, I'm separated. We don't hear if a man is saying, I'm in the process of having getting a divorce, or this is complicated. We don't hear that. We hear, oh my goodness, this man is interested in me. He looks good. He's kind. He likes me. Oh my goodness, he liked how I look. He liked my smile. It's like he's liking everything that you feel like you don't like about yourself. So now it's like, wow, he likes those imperfections because you see it as an imperfection. But sometimes the man is telling the truth, and then sometimes he's not. He's just saying those things just to get something out of you. It could be sex, it could be money, it can be a place to live, it can be a car, it can be anything. They just trying to feed you just to get exactly what they want out of you. When I hear things like that, it put me on the fence. It makes me feel like, how can I tell that you mean what you say, that you really like me or you really love me? How could a woman notice that, Mr. T? That if a man is really being honest when he say, I like you, I love you, I want to be with you, you are beautiful, you know, and it's not because he wants something.
Okay, then that's good. That is for a lady. That's what some ladies love to hear. So first of all, that's the first wrong move. I mean, it's good to hear that, but don't bite into it. Take your time, like I said, and still do a little research on this guy, because anybody can tell you that they love you. And what you don't know is later on, this guy can come back and say, I do love you, but I'm not in love with you. I love you like a friend. So don't listen to that. It's good to hear. And you can say, you can be polite and say thank you, but still look into it. Do not put your heart in what you just heard, because it could be a lie. And this is what we do sometimes to get what we want. So you need to take your time, investigate on this, but just play it nice, be polite, and like I say, ways and actions will tell you everything you need to say, everything you need to know. So just watch, pay attention, hey, listen, because you're going to hear something that's going to give you everything you need to know how this person feel about you. Just don't look past what you see and what you hear. Don't take it the wrong way, because it might be the answer to this relationship or what you're looking for in this guy, and it might be something telling you you need to move on. So take your time and investigate.
Would you agree with the saying, action speaks louder than words?
Yep.
Watch what they do compared to what they say. And I'm gonna cut this video. Oh, it looks like it started over, so maybe we can keep going then. It looks like it's a certain amount that comes in there. You know, I can record and then it automatically starts over again, YT family. I wanted to hit on the note of love and in love. When I first heard that, I'm like, what in the world is that? Love is love. However, I don't know when it changed from when a person would say years ago, I love you, it meant I'm in love with you. It meant, what is it? I love you, the person who you are. However, in this day and time, before 20, what? I don't even know when that started. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know when it switched up. But right now in 2015, it's like, did the guy say I'm in love with you or I love you? So I'm gonna ask Big T, what is the difference from a man's point of view? I'm in love with you and I love you.
Pretty much, I love you mean just what you heard. I love you. A way of saying that's how he feel about you, loving you. In love with you is in love with you with the heart. The heart is into it, deeply into you, want to be with you, want to spend the rest of his life with you. That's being in love with you. The in love carries a lot. It means a lot, other than this person saying I love you. That's why a lot of people don't say I'm in love with you, because it's more meaning to that in love than just saying I love you. Because you can always switch that love and say I love you as a friend, I love you like a sister, I love you like an aunt. I mean, I love you just like a church family friend or something like that. You know, so in love, that carries a lot of weight. And then it also means according to who it's coming from and how it's coming from it. So apparently you probably have to be seeing a person for a while before you can get her in love, because the smart people want to kind of like study you a little bit, learn more about you and what you're about, because in order to make that in love, saying that you in love with a person, you can't, for me, I can't say that until I know more about you. So I'm talking like maybe a couple of months. I'm just trying to get to know you and you trying to get to know me.
So with that in mind, so you have to be, before you can say I'm in love, before you can say I'm in love with that person, you have to spend some time with that person. But and also you have to be looking to meet a person to fall in love with, because you have some people who meet people but they're not meeting them to fall in love with them. They just meeting people. So when you're trying to fall in love with someone, you are going into that relationship with your eyes open, your ears open, to see if this is the right person for you that you will fall in love with. Is that?
And that's kind of like coming by saying, this in love thing is pretty much kind of like saying, I'm finished with the streaks, I'm finished running, finished messing around with other ladies. I want to spend the rest of my life with you and you only. Right. I don't need to talk to no one else. I don't need to be with no one else but you. You are my main attraction and you are the one I want to be with for the rest of my life. So it's all about you and you only.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good talk. That's very good. I had to make a stop. Big T got out. But that is so true in reference to the love and in love. There's so many new things out here when you're dating, ladies, and we have to be, I believe, more empowered to protect our hearts. We have to make sure a man is deserving of our love. Whenever it's two people sharing lives together, you got to make sure that they are deserving of that love that you have to share. And not only deserving of it, but know how to appreciate it, to honor it, to respect it. So, it's like, but some of us as women, we just want to be loved. And when we say that, we're saying really, we want someone to be in love with us. We want someone to be there, someone that's accountable and responsible, and someone who can support us in one fashion or another. We want our needs to be met. And that's okay in its place. However, you can't just be with anybody. You can't just be with anyone. You have to be with that person who respects you, appreciate you, and honor and deserve that love that you have to give. And like I said, action speaks louder than words. You watch what that man do or what that woman does, and don't get yourself caught up in an emotional roller coaster because you didn't hear what he was actually telling you. But because you were caught up in your feelings and in your imagination, you didn't hear it. But he was telling you that day one. So, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong lane, so I had to move over. So that is that's very interesting to be aware of as women. Does that mean we deserve to be hurt? No, not at all.
No one deserves to be hurt. No one. But sometimes you put yourself in those predicaments because you're not watching what you're doing. You're going off of your feelings, and that's what you're letting lead you. You're letting your feelings lead you instead of using your brains to lead you. And that's paying attention to who you are dealing with, because once again, you don't know who this person is or where this person coming from. So you need to learn more about a person before the first thing come out of your mouth is, I love you. When you say that, then you're only setting yourself up. Sometimes that could be right with some men, but that's not right with every man. And the ladies do the same thing too. You play some men to get whatever you want. You tell them whatever they need to hear. You make them feel like they're the most important thing in the world. And then when they make a little mistake or they don't have the money that they need to take you out or wine and dine you, then you turn your back on them, and then you go find yourself somebody else that can give you what you're looking for. And with this other person give you whatever you're looking for. Wine, dine you, take you out, buy you nice clothes, but then later on this person lets you know, I don't want you. But you already gave me what I want, so see ya. And he walk out on you. So look at it like this: you getting back what you gave the other person. So it's always nice to be nice to everyone and treat them like a human being, just like how you would like to be treated. Because what you do to somebody else, pretty much sooner or later, that's going to come back to you.
Big T trying to give me directions at the same time. Yes, and it turned on red on school days. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting what you said there. So we have a lot to do, ladies, to help protect ourselves.
Men's too.
And men, yeah. Yeah. That's true. And a lot of times when women say I love you, they're meaning that I'm in love with you. So now we, as women, we have to clarify when we say I love you. Yeah. So I gotta go up here. Alright, family, I'm gonna come back All right. See you soon. Gotta watch out for the traffic.
I'm trying to help them out. Man. You got this